to my channel. So today's video is on the look I'm currently wearing, which is a festival / Coachella inspired makeup look. I've gone with some really fun space buns, which I'm just obsessed with, and also these awesome glitter lips with some glowy skin. It is mostly drugstore and it is super affordable. I absolutely love how this look turned out, and if you guys would like to see how I created it, then just keep watching. So at a festival, I love to be glowy and make sure my makeup stays in place all day, because often you're at a festival for a very long time. So first off, I'm taking my Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm and I'm just going to stipple that all over my skin. Then for foundation, I'm going to use one that I know just works well on my skin, that makes it look really dewy, really glowy, and that lasts a long time. So I'm taking my L'Oreal True Match foundation in 1N Ivory. Then first off, I'm going to take my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, and I'm going to apply quite a bit under my eyes, because obviously when you've been to a festival you often get pretty tired with the no sleep you get. You really want to brighten those under eyes and make sure you look really awake. I'm also just going to highlight my face with it. Actually, this looks pretty festival-y. Should just leave it there. What do you think? Then I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Porcelain. Unfortunately at the moment my skin is just not loving life, so I've got quite a few spots. So I'm just going to cover those up. Remember to not go over the spots, because you don't want to get bacteria in your product, because that is just gross. Just going to bounce those in with the same sponge. Then to powder and set my face, I'm using my RCMA No Colour Powder. Now a lot of you will know I love a dewy skin look, but when you go to a festival you want to make sure your makeup lasts all day. So you just want to set any places that you know crease or don't last as long as you like. So I'm just putting a little bit of powder on my forehead. I get two really prominent wrinkle lines, or laughter lines, or resting bitch face lines, probably more likely. So I just put powder over them just so they even out a bit more. Then I'm just going to wipe away the bake. So I'm going to finish off my face before I go on to eyes. So as always for contour, I'm going to take my Freedom contour pans in 03 and 04 just to contour my face. And if you don't know already, this is the last time I'll say it, but if you want to win my contour brush, then head over to my international giveaway, which I will leave linked above, because it closes in 2 days. If you want to be in with the chance of winning, go check out that giveaway. And then to bronze out my skin slightly, I'm taking the Kiko Flawless Fusion Bronzer, and I'm just going to really slightly bronze up my skin. Then I'm going to go back in with my RCMA powder and just bake under my contour and bronzer so we look like we've got chiselled cheekbones. So I will leave that to bake for a while. And then once that's settled for a while, I'm just going to dust it away, and that should leave us with a really nice chiselled cheekbone. And then what I do is I just take my Beauty Blender or the Perfecting Blender Duo, and I just bounce over the top any remaining foundation, concealer or any product that's been on the sponge. Will just kind of even out your skin once again. Then for blusher, I want a pop of colour, and I'm taking my NYX Ombre Blush in Strictly Chic. Keeping it drugstore, I'm going to take my Sleek Solstice palette, and I'm going to go a little bit crazy today and mix this peachy shade and a little bit of this purple shade together, just because I feel the purple will tie in really nicely with the lips I'm going to do. Oh, that is blinding. Woo! I reckon I'm going to have a UFO landing in my garden soon, because these space buns and this glow, aliens will think I'm coming back home. E.T. phone home. Before you think, oh my goodness, she is weird, you'd be right, because I know I'm blue and weird. And there we go, that is the skin complete. Now onto eyes. For eyes, it couldn't be simpler. I'm going into my Kiko Flawless Fusion Bronzer, the same one we bronzed our skin with, taking a big Morphe R37 brush. First off, putting that through the crease. And then just dusting it all over the lid. It's so easy, it's so simple. You cannot go wrong. Then I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows off camera. We're not actually going to apply lashes today, simply because when I'm at a festival, you get a bit of hot, you have a good boogie, you have a few beverages, and your eyelashes fall off. From experience, I know this, and I'm sure a lot of you as long as you're overage, obviously. I mean, in the UK, 18, you're overage. A lot of you have probably attempted alcohol and eyelash glue, and for me personally, that never goes terribly well. So we're gonna stick with making the lashes va va voom. Let's go around. I'm gonna take my L'Oreal False Lash Sculpt. I mean, obviously I should say, if you want to go ahead and apply eyelashes, you do you. But for me personally, I just think they're a bit too much faff. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I wanted you guys to do. So basically, when doing my eyebrows, which I did off camera, I managed to put a mauvey purple shade in my eyebrows. So if you get this far, and you've listened to me babble for a very long time, then please leave me a purple little heart emoji, just so I know that you guys have listened to me babble for all this time. And I just think it's quite funny. So if you can see this eyebrow any hues of purple, then you'll know why, really, because there is. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flat, I don't actually know what this is, just a flat eyeshadow brush, and it's the Morphe M432. I'm going to take the same bronzer we used on our eyes and on our face, and I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in and highlight my inner corner like a crazy person, because the star of the show, which I haven't even mentioned, is going to be my lips, and I feel this will tie in nicely. So I'm going to take this peachy shade again that we used on as highlight and just go crazy on my inner corner highlight. Because I'm feeling that crazy, I'm going to even take a little bit of the purple. Oh yes. So this is the Go Get Glitter, and these are like sequins, and they're rose gold. I mean, that was a super poor explanation, but as you can see, they're like big chunks of glitter. And I'm just going to place one under my eye. Take Clearly Liquid glitter base, tweezering it onto my eye. It's typical before. Yes! Actually, I should say I got this inspiration from Perry Edwards. She did a look, I think it was for the Black Magic. I'm the ultimate fangirl, she's just beautiful. But it wasn't, it was Shout Out to My Ex. And she did this, it looks so cool. Anyway, I'm going back in with my L'Oreal False Lash Sculpt again, mascara, just coating my lower lashes, just being careful to disturb that sequin we've just put on. Now, my lovelies, we're on to the star of the show. This is the Glitter Lips in Vintage Pink. Yes, I have destroyed the packaging, I found it very hard to get into. So, first of all, you take this, which is like the glue. So basically it's just like this Clearly Liquid glitter base, or if you're using an eyeshadow primer, something like that. And you just coat this all over your lips. But once this is on, I won't be able to talk because you have to make sure your lips stay separated. So I'm just going to sit here looking like a creep. And then what you do is you take the glitter again and you put it on your lips. So I'm going to spray some fixing spray onto my brush, just so it's easier for the glitter to stick on there and easier then to put on my lips. Then what I'm going to do is take a dry cotton pad, just like wiping over any of the glitter. And to set this all in place, I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Because as I said, there'll be a lot of dancing and a lot of fun and a lot of people, and you obviously want this to last all day. So I'm just going to spritz that all over my face. And of course, while it's a little bit tacky, just going to take a bit more highlight just to intensify it. And there we go, guys, that is the finished festival Coachella inspired makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up. Also, make sure you click my face to subscribe. And if you haven't already, go check out my giveaway because it closes in 2 days. I love you guys lots and I hope to see you soon. Bye!